sounds so soulful, don't you agree? I invented sweat, popping bottles, putting supermodels in the cab. Proof, I guess I got my swagger back. Truth, new watch alert, view blows, or the big face rollie, I got 2 of those. Arm out the window through the city, I maneuver slow.
All right, so check this out. This is something very interesting. And actually, before I get into that, let me make sure my audio is working. Hold on a second. All right, so decided to just pull my little rusty little camera out. I haven't been on camera in quite some time now with these recent videos that I've been doing. So hello everyone, hope everyone is well. Something very interesting also that took place earlier today when I took my trade for today. Also, today represents day number 6 of the new challenge. Okay. What's interesting, and I actually left it up. I left everything up the way that it was when I was getting my car serviced earlier. That's actually what I was doing. So when you actually see the trade from earlier, I was literally in the middle of getting my car serviced when I took that trade. And something was going on with the audio. So I'll probably do some type of music I'll throw over it by the time this video actually comes out. So we'll start the video off with some music while that trade is running. But anyway, not that you guys care. I'm just talking, I got to talk through my process. So what's interesting is that I took a trade on the euro dollar accidentally. A completely different market altogether than what we actually trade. We normally trade the GBP USD or the pound dollar. Those of you who are familiar with my videos know that. And, we don't deviate away from the market that we trade because you are best off studying and understanding the behavior of one market before you even think about going into other markets. So again, it wasn't something that I intentionally did, but we possess skill, and the skill of understanding the behavior of different markets is a very powerful, very valuable skill. You combine that with the patience and the discipline that is needed to wait for your market to come to you, and you're going to win your trades regardless. It just is what it is. So I made it look just as easy as I make it look on the pound. Trading the euro this morning. And oh, Mark, are you trading the euro now too? No, I'm not. We trade the pound dollar. It was an accident, but the same rules apply as far as the skill goes. We're still studying the market's behavior, period. It doesn't matter what market we're looking at. And this applies to any of you also who might also prefer to trade a different market other than the pound. My recommendation to you is that's fine. Just don't spread yourself too thin trying to look at more than one market at a time. Focus on your market, whatever market it is. Maybe you like the euro. Maybe you like the Aussie dollar. Regardless of what it is, you need to understand the behavior of the market that you're trading. So my recommendation is to stick to one and don't scatter yourself. Don't be all over the place, focus. So and what else did I want to talk about? Oh, I definitely want to go over to my spreadsheet. You can see the updated balance 197.75. I do want to go over to the spreadsheet and actually highlight where we are now on the spreadsheet. Let me move this out the way. All right, let me move that out the way. Okay, so what I actually want to do is highlight week 1 because we have now completed week 1, and today actually represents the first day of week 2. First day of week 2. So let me actually adjust this. Let me change my fill color to, I like to use this color right here. Is that it, or is that too dark? Nope, a little lighter. That one. All right. So now we got week 1 in the bag. So I highlighted week 1. Now with today's trade, we are in week number 2. Okay. Let me pull this up. Well, actually, let me move this and let me pull this up. There we go. All right. So just like the original spreadsheet for the 1-a-day challenge that I completed halfway. Actually, I did 26 weeks of the original 1-a-day challenge. That was a different spreadsheet. This spreadsheet is a little different because there's less days in each week. I did that because I want to display what it looks like trading less, not trading more, taking fewer trades, and how, just adjusting the money management and the way that we scale up can still take your account to astronomical levels when you're just consistently profitable. So if you just do the math, it's very simple math. It's 25 weeks. This is based on an average of you taking 1 trade each day. Out of 6 days, instead of taking 6 trades, you take 5. So I actually took the first trade of next week on a Friday, because a trade presented itself and I took it. But we're just going to pick it up as if we're in week 2, which we are according to the spreadsheet. So today's trade represents the first day of week number 2. So now we're in week number 2. The projection for the end of this week is $250 in the account. Again, based on an average of 1 trade a day and only 5 days out of the week instead of 6. So we want to, I want to show you guys what it looks like taking minimal trades, minimal. This is not about, oh, I got to get 2 or 3 trades a day and, I want to make $100. No, forget all of that. You need a solid plan and you need a way to get to that plan without stress. If you guys get into training with us, acquire this skill, allow yourself the time to develop and to cultivate the skill. You got to give it time. You guys, some of you are so impatient. Like, you have to learn how to be patient, not just with the market, but with yourself. You need time to learn, and you're not giving yourself enough time to learn many times. Some of you come into training and you end up leaving, going off, doing whatever it is that you do, and then you come back anyway. So instead of doing that, why not just remain in training, take it serious, learn at your own pace? We talk about this all the time. Like literally every day in training, we talk about how the market is going to reveal you to yourself. And you may not like what you see because you don't realize how impatient you are until you start to train. Then you realize you don't have no patience at all. And like, just look at what we're doing. Look at this. 25 weeks. Average of 1 trade a day. Out of a 6-day week, only 5 of those days is this taking into consideration. And it's also taking into consideration earning the least amount that we can earn on a trade, the minimum. So this whole spreadsheet is based on doing the minimum, not overdoing or overexerting yourself at all. This is powerful stuff. So if you just do the math, 25 weeks, 5 trades a week, we're looking at 125 trades, right? Look, 25 weeks, average of 1 a day over the week, and a 5-day week instead of 6-day week. 25 times 5 is 125. So basically, within 125 trades, using this spreadsheet and scaling up according to the spreadsheet, look at your contract size in 25 weeks. This is starting with $100. Look at where we're going to end up at. You see this? Do you realize what this means financially as far as your earnings on one trade when you're at this level? At this level, the average amount that you'll be earning on a trade, I think, is about what, $750, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on, let me see some. Yeah, 750. So 750 a day, 25 weeks from the day that you start with $100. Not doing too much, not overexerting yourself, not deviating away from what you're being taught, just applying the same process over and over and just doing it over and over again, rinse and repeat. This is what it looks like. 25 weeks. I'm not even going into 33 weeks. Mind you, we're talking about less than a year. 25 weeks is 6 months. Anyway, so once again, you guys see what it is. We're going to just continue on, and I'm going to continue to archive these trades and these videos and just stick to the spreadsheet so that you can see it happen right before your eyes. And when you guys get into training, I want you to understand the value of your time. Understand how valuable patience and discipline is. You don't realize that patience and discipline in this career is worth tens and hundreds of thousands of dollars to you. But you have to be willing to develop and to cultivate your patience and your discipline. All right, so I'll leave it there. I'm going to shoot over to my promo page, talk to y'all about training, and then we'll close out the video from there. All right, sit tight.
All right, so to get into training with us, you can reach me directly by sending a text message to 914-979-2317. The fastest way to contact me is by sending me a friend request on Facebook and connecting with me. Just let me know that you want to get into training with us. When you sign up for training is $35 per month. And we train live every evening around 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Those training videos are also recorded. So when you sign up, you get access to all of the recorded training videos that we have in existence, and you'll be able to train at your convenience. We're also going to add you to the 24-hour live Facebook group chat. Now, the group chat is very important for your learning process because that's where we all, congregate and we meet up, so to speak, to discuss the market, to actually analyze what the environment in the market is at the time, to, interpret what the market's behavior is, and ultimately to find our way into profitable trades. And there's typically someone always available in there because we have students from all over the world in different time zones. So regardless of where you are in the world, there will be someone around, more than likely, that can either answer your question or, engage and communicate with you in the group chat pretty much around the clock. All right. So it's a very powerful tool that we're using to help our students to accelerate their learning and to get to where they need to be as a trader. All right. So once again, just reach out to me and let me know that you want to get into training, and then we'll take it from there. Mark Fuller, TeamAlliance. I will see you guys in training soon. Take care. Peace.